It's true in the afternoon. Your flat is sitting at 32 degrees and your rabbit is stretched flat on the floor, not moving much. If you felt that small jolt of worry, this video is for you. Here's the thing most new owners don't know. Rabbits handle heat far worse than we do. They don't sweat and they can't pant the way a dog does. A Singapore afternoon that feels merely uncomfortable to you can be genuinely dangerous for them. Quick note before we start. I'm an owner, not a vet. This is about keeping a healthy rabbit comfortable in our climate. Anything that looks like an emergency, you'll want a rabbit-savvy vet, and I'll point you to a directory of them at the end. So here's the plan. First, why Singapore heat is a rabbit problem and not just a comfort thing. Then the warning signs that mean act now. Then the actual setup, the cheap stuff that works, even if you can't run aircon all day. Let's start with the numbers. A rabbit is most comfortable somewhere around 18 to 24 degrees. Singapore sits at 28 to 32 most of the year, with humidity often between 70 and 90%. That gap is the whole problem. A rabbit dumps heat mostly through its ears. Those big ears are basically radiators. When the air is already hot and damp, that system stops working well and heat builds up inside faster than they can shed it. Humidity makes it worse because there's nowhere for that heat to go. Now the part that matters most, the warning signs. You're watching for a rabbit that's gone quiet and floppy, breathing fast or shallow, with a wet or drooly nose, hot ears, lying fully stretched out on a cool surface and not reacting to you the way it normally would. If you see fast breathing, a wet nose, and a rabbit that won't engage, treat it as serious. In bad cases, this can progress to convulsions, and that is a true emergency. Don't wait it out. Don't try to medicate. Get them somewhere cooler and call a rabbit-savvy vet straight away. Okay, prevention. The good news part. You do not need to freeze your whole flat. Start with a cool surface, a plain ceramic or marble tile. The kind from any hardware shop holds cool really well. Put one or two in your rabbit's area and they'll choose to lie on them. You can keep a spare in the fridge and swap it through the day. Next, frozen water bottles. Fill a bottle, freeze it, wrap it in a thin towel so it's not freezing cold to the touch, and set it in their space. They'll lie against it when they want to. Wrap it so there's no direct icy contact and no wet fur, just a cool object they can lean on. Airflow is the next free win. A normal fan helps a lot, but aim it across the room, not straight at your rabbit. You want moving air in the space, not a gale pointed at one corner, and keep their area out of the direct afternoon sun, away from the window that bakes from noon onward. One more on setup. Don't trap them against a hot surface. Give the enclosure some clearance and ventilation so heat isn't pooling around them. A rabbit pressed into a stuffy corner with no airflow is the setup you're trying to avoid. Let's talk aircon, because everyone asks. If you can run it, somewhere in the low 20s is plenty, you don't need it Arctic. Two cautions. It adds up on the bill, so the tile and fan tricks matter for the hours it's off. And don't park your rabbit directly under the cold draft, the same as you wouldn't sit a person there all day. Allow water and food, because hydration does a lot of the work. Give more than one water source, a bowl and a bottle, so if one runs low or tips, there's a backup. Some owners add a little extra water to their greens to sneak in more fluids. And in this heat, don't leave fresh food sitting out. Produce wilts and spoils fast in a hot flat, so put out what they'll eat now and clear the rest. Hay and water stay available all the time. Fresh veg comes and goes. Oh, kick seasonal one. During hay season, those open windows you rely on for airflow become the problem. Keep them shut when the air is bad. Lean on the fan and aircon instead, and an air purifier helps. Keep an eye on their breathing on the worst days. So that's the whole thing. A cool tile, a wrapped frozen bottle, airflow across the room, shade from the afternoon sun, steady water, and food you don't leave to spoil. Simple, cheap, and it covers the hours your aircon is off. If this was useful, the website is singaporerabbit.com. There's a free weekly digest that sends one short email with seasonal reminders like this one. Heat warnings, haze alerts, the things worth a nudge before they catch you out. No spam, just the practical stuff. And the most important link on the whole site, is the directory of rabbit-savvy vets. Most clinics here mainly see cats and dogs, so find a rabbit one now and save the number. On a hot day, you do not want to be searching from scratch. Next up, I'll cover what to do in the first 12 hours if your rabbit stops eating, which in this heat is the other big one. Subscribe so you catch it and stay cool out there.